You know, Thomas Aquinas, when he talks about other gods, he's pretty clear, as is Scripture, that these are demons. These aren't just sort of different faces of the one true Father. These are demonic. And I wonder if Christians don't take that seriously enough. We see these different images. Yeah. For example, I'm sure you'll know the answer to this. Who's that multi-armed elephant Hindu thing?
Ganesh.
Tell us about that.
If I remember correctly, he's the god of good luck.
Okay, so he is a demon.
Yeah.
or a mere illusion, but any sort of a religious reverence we may give to an illusion in that sort of form, I don't see how that isn't demonic.
It's, at a minimum, it is certainly misplaced reverence. Okay. You're absolutely right. And St. Augustine in City of God says that the good pagans are worshiping angels.
Ah, okay.
Which is still misplaced.
Yes.
And also, I think his definition of good pagans is very narrow given the rest of his theology. So
yes,
it's only a very small portion of very ethically good pagans who are actually worshiping the good side of these things. But because they don't have revelation and because of other problems, they're just opening to these spiritual things without really understanding them. It gets heavily perverted by the demonic.
So right. Ganesh, is that the name?
Ganesh. Yeah,
do you know much about this figure? You say the god of good luck. You're allowed to say no. I mean, I'm asking you a lot here, but... Well,
he was an elephant, so I thought it was kind of ridiculous to revere something like that. Yeah. And I didn't practice his pose much, so I didn't get very interested in him. What I was interested in was warrior pose, and there was another one, Kali pose, that also seemed to have a lot of interest for me. Later on, I did more research into these to try and understand. Like I was saying, Carl Jung talks about the symbolic version of these things, and he really emphasizes how the symbols really do change your soul in a major way. What symbols you revere, and even just doing small acts of reverence to them, even just imitating them, does change your soul in a major way. And a lot of psychologists have talked about this. There's a lot of neuroscience to support it in how, for example, our brains process 11 million bits of data every second, but only 40 of those are conscious. So there's a lot going out there.
Wow. Yeah.
You can see this in your own experience. I mean, when you allow yourself to fall in love with somebody, you go through a lot of changes that aren't what you intend.
Yeah.
You may think love is going to be this way and I'm going to grow as a person this way, but
it's a great point.
There's other things. When new soldiers come into the army, they think it's going to be a certain way, maybe from movies or something like that. They intend to get some things out of it, but it changes them in more ways than just what they intend. A lot of them are very fresh-faced and kind of get this deer in headlights look if that's too far from what they were expecting.
Thank you so much for watching that clip. If you enjoyed it, do us a favor by clicking like and subscribe. And if you really liked it, consider sharing. Thanks.